Today's entry is titled Trust Issues. It's a little different spin on it, but you'll get it. So basically, about 3 or 4 years ago, God challenged me to study a few biblical characters. And the one that stuck out the most to me was Abraham, simply for his obedience. If you don't know his story, read the book of Genesis, you'll run right into it. But ultimately, I'll give you the gist of it. His wife was like 3,000 years old, so she couldn't bear children, and they literally thought like it was impossible. Then an angel from the heavens appeared and said, "You shall birth a child, and his name will be Isaac," and all this fun stuff. She has the kid, they're amazed, they're growing with him, loving him, just as any, you know, father and mother who cannot have children would be with the child. And then, of course, there's always a fork in the road. God comes to Isaac. I'm sorry, not to Isaac, but to Abraham, and he says, "You gotta sacrifice your son." And like, let me tell you verbatim because it's pretty intense. He said, "Take your son, your only son. Yes, Isaac." And I know he said that because I'm sure he was like, my son? But he was like, "Yes, Isaac, whom you love so much, and go to the land of Moriah. Go and sacrifice him as a burnt offering on the mountains, and I'll show you which one." So the first thing I'm thinking is like, wait, like, God, the thing that I thought was impossible to have, you let me have it, and then you tell me to sacrifice it. Not like give it away, I can go visit it sometimes, but like burn it. And immediately it would have been a smooth Randy Jackson, like, it's a no for me, dog. But what's crazy is that the Bible, like, it goes on to say that, like, he woke up early in the morning. Like, it didn't say there was a moment where he was like, "God," like, no, like, unless they just didn't put it in there. But in the Bible, he's like, immediately he woke up the next morning, got two of his servants, and got Isaac, and literally start pursuing the land that God told him to go to, Moriah. I was scared but completely intrigued by this, and I promise you, I literally wrote it in my Bible, like, "God, give me the obedience of Abraham." Like, got on my knees and pray, like, I want to have the same obedience of Abraham. And I mean, initially I thought like there was gonna be this big moment, like I was gonna walk into Isaac Records and they'd be like, "God come to me like, you can't take the deal." But like what I didn't realize was I was about to go through a series of sacrifices. And I promise you, it was so painful. I mean, like every time it felt like something was like almost bringing me to tears, was like taking a piece of me away. But what I didn't realize is that those things were actually supposed to be falling off of me. And like it was all a part of this huge, amazing, beautiful test. And applying this to everyday life, like no matter what career you choose, no matter where you are in life, you absolutely have to make sacrifices. Like if you're going to be the CEO of a Fortune 500, you're probably going to be sacrificing time with your family. If you're going to be the valedictorian of some four-year university, most likely you're sacrificing the classic college life. But just like it's just like Abraham, we are to be like not hesitant at all. We're to be immediate. It's hard, but just do it. And the crazy thing about it is like he goes to sacrifice him. The beautiful part of the story is, of course, he gets Isaac up there, about to burn him, tear him up like he's about to be Sunday dinner. And the angel's like, "Stop, do not lay a hand on him because of your obedience." Like basically don't touch him. And the story doesn't stop there. God goes like, and I want to read it verbatim. He goes, "Because you have obeyed me and you have not withheld even your son, your only son, I swear by my own name that I will certainly bless you. I will multiply your descendants beyond number, like the stars in the sky and the sand on the seashore. Your descendants will conquer the cities of their enemies, and through your descendants, all the nations of the earth will be blessed, all because you have obeyed me." All because you have obeyed me. And that's the heart of the matter. God wants to know if us as believers can be trusted. Like if you literally get placed in that meeting for the record label you've been waiting for, or you finally get offered the job that you've just been praying and seeking and fasting for, you get it and it's good. Like having a son is not a bad thing. Why would you ask me to sacrifice something that's good? He just wants to know if you say, not my will, but yours be done, right? That's the heart of it. Like, can he trust you? If you want to be the next Oprah, can he trust you to influence the nations with his love and in a positive message? You, the Beyonce or the Michael Jackson, can he trust you to infiltrate this world with something different, something positive? That's it. And I'm not saying like you gonna get into that moment and you make that huge sacrifice and then like you gonna have a multi-generational blessing like Abraham. All I'm saying is that if you just right now take this moment, put the greatest thing, your biggest desire right here in your head. Take a moment and think about the greatest thing. What God has for you is greater than that. And what he wants to know is that if your greatest desire was given to you on a silver platter, can he trust you to sacrifice it because he asked you to? Can he trust you?